Samsung is already looking ahead to its next big software update. Even though One UI 7 just started rolling out recently, Samsung has begun working on One UI 8, which will also include Android 16. Early test versions of One UI 8 have already shown up on phones like the Galaxy S25 and Galaxy Z Flip 6. While these first versions don't have huge changes everywhere, one exciting new feature has been spotted. The big news is that Samsung Internet, which is Samsung's built-in web browser, is getting a brand new design with One UI 8. And from what people have seen so far, it's a welcome improvement. One of the first changes you'll notice is the background. Right now, when you open Samsung Internet, it's just a plain black background. But in One UI 8, you'll be able to customize the background with your own image. This means you can set it to a picture you like, maybe a beautiful sunset, a simple design, or even a family photo. It's a small thing, but it makes the browser feel more personal and fun to use. But that's not the only change. The whole layout of Samsung Internet is being cleaned up and redesigned. There will be more space between buttons and menus, so it doesn't look as crowded as before. Everything will feel a little easier on the eyes and simpler to use, which is great for people who like a neat, organized screen. Another cool new feature is a carousel. This is a scrolling section that shows your recently visited websites. But it doesn't stop there. It will also show websites you open on other devices that are connected to your Samsung account. For example, if you were reading a news article on your tablet, you could easily continue reading it on your phone without searching through your history. It's a handy feature for anyone who uses multiple Samsung devices. Samsung is also adding a new pop-up menu for quicker access to your favorite features. When you tap the three-line menu icon, a pop-up will appear showing circular buttons and an icon grid underneath. This makes it much faster to get to the tools and options you use the most without having to dig through long menus. And to make things look even better, the icons will match your phone's color theme, giving everything a more polished and modern look. Keep in mind that all these updates are based on the early test versions of One UI 8. Samsung is still working on the software, so more changes and improvements might be added before the final version comes out. But even right now, this new design for Samsung Internet looks like a smart move. It shows that Samsung is paying attention to how people use their phones and is trying to make apps that are both useful and pleasant to look at. Now, you might be asking, when will One UI 8 be released? The good news is you won't have to wait too long. Samsung is planning to launch its new foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7, around July or August this year. These new foldables will come with One UI 8 right out of the box. After those phones are released, Samsung will start rolling out One UI 8 to other recent Galaxy phones not long after. So if you have a newer Galaxy phone, you'll likely get to try out these new features within a few months. In short, the redesign of Samsung Internet with One UI 8 is shaping up to be a nice upgrade. Custom backgrounds, a cleaner layout, better navigation tools, and smart cross-device features all add up to a smoother and more personal browsing experience. And with more One UI 8 features on the way, Galaxy users have a lot to look forward to in the coming months.